Hi, in this lecture, let us understand our concept of Nyquist plot. So, complete concept we'll understand in this lecture. So, Nyquist plot. In Nyquist plot, we will take this Nyquist contour. This contour is complete right half of S-plane. Okay. So, this contour we need to map by using Nyquist transfer function, that is 1 plus g of s h of s. By using this transfer function, if you map, you will get Nyquist plot or contour B. Okay, so this is Nyquist plot. And Nyquist formula we have seen z equal to n plus p. Here z is number of zeros of, and we are using this transfer function, right? Based on this transfer function, so number of zeros of 1 plus g of s inside the Nyquist contour. So here any zeros are there, that is the zeros, and equal to n is here number of clockwise rotations in the Nyquist plot at origin. So in origin, how many clockwise rotations are there? That is n, plus number of poles of, here p means poles, any poles are there inside of the contour A or Nyquist contour. This is Nyquist contour, this is Nyquist plot now. Before we used to tell this is contour A, contour B, but now onwards this is Nyquist contour and this is Nyquist plot. This is a formula, right? So here, but Nyquist fellow, what will he do is, he will take Nyquist contour as it is. Instead of Nyquist transfer function, he will take open loop transfer function. Okay, for this open loop transfer function, he will draw Nyquist plot or contour B. That means Nyquist contour or contour A mapped by using open loop transfer function. Okay, so you will get contour B, right? Nyquist plot. So here actually what we have Nyquist transfer function is 1 plus g of s h of s. So if you want contour B for the Nyquist transfer function, you need to add this contour B, right? That means this entire plot will shift by 1 unit. Yes or no? So instead of that, what Nyquist will do is, so generally we will count the number of encirclements at the origin, right? So instead of that, if we use mapping by using open loop transfer function, so he will count encirclement at -1. Okay, not 0, because if you use Nyquist transfer function 1 plus g of s h of s, you count number of encirclement at 0, you will count n at origin. But if you take open loop transfer function, then count number of encirclements at -1. Both are same only. Got? So now see, we said Nyquist plot is useful for to tell whether closed loop system is stable or not. Here we can see number of poles of closed loop transfer function inside the Nyquist contour equal to number of clockwise rotation in the Nyquist plot at -1. So at -1 plus number of poles of open loop transfer function, that is g of s h of s inside the Nyquist contour. Or you can use this formula. Both formulas are same. So inside of the Nyquist contour means this Nyquist contour is complete right half of S-plane, right? So number of right side of closed loop poles equal to number of clockwise rotations in Nyquist plot at -1 plus number of right side open loop poles. See, if we use this Nyquist counter, and this Nyquist counter is mapped by using open loop transfer function, and you have drawn Nyquist plot. Okay, now instead of your counting encirclement at 0, so now I am starting counting at -1, not 0. Okay, -1. See, then number of clockwise rotations in Nyquist plot at -1, I will substitute, and we know number of right side of open loop poles. If we know these two, then we can tell number of right side closed loop poles. See, this number of right side closed loop poles we should get 0, right? Then only the system is stable. If you get any number, then system is unstable, because closed loop pole should not be right side, right? So you should get this value 0. So this is what the Nyquist criterion. Thank you.